Well, Johnnie, we're looking down the home straight, and the next club we're up to play against is a club you know all about.
Yeah, 10 games to go, final stretch now. We spoke about that this week, this morning, going into training, that we're in the home straight, if you like, and sort of a mini season now. 10 games, we have to give it everything that we've got. First up, tough game away at Notts County, a good team, obviously that I know about. Spent a year there, really good club. Fond memories, but obviously we're going there tomorrow to try and win the game, and we had a great game of them here earlier in the season where we played really well, got the result that day, and obviously we'll be looking to do the same on Saturday.
How's Omar, and how likely is he to be involved?
Yeah, I mean, he's unlikely to be involved. You know, he's got that groin issue before the game on Tuesday, which meant that we had to rejig it. This one's going to come around too quick, unfortunately. So obviously he's a blow, but gives opportunity for somewhere else. But he's an important player for us, and we're hoping it's not too bad, and we have him for the run-in, but just probably Saturday too soon.
How soon could it be before we see Ryan Johnson, Joe Lewis?
Yeah, they're getting closer, these boys. They're out on the grass again today. They're basically at the last sort of stages of their rehab with CMAC. They've dipped in and out and done some work yesterday with Ryan Johnson on his receiving the ball, passing the ball. So he's got the football involved in what he's doing as well, which is a great sign, and he's feeling good. So is Joe. So we'll probably look to dip them in and out of training, hopefully next week, all being well over the weekend. See how the week goes with them, with a view maybe to the following weekend or a little bit after that. But they're certainly getting closer. I know they're desperate to be back involved as well. They've missed it. They've missed being around the boys, but you can see that they've got a real appetite to get back involved.
Having said that, having had back-to-back clean sheets, you're going to have a selection dilemma.
Yeah, we will. I think we've been really solid. I've been delighted with the way we've defended. We've had to sort of change the way that we've gone about it. We've changed shape, we've changed personnel, just to try and find a way of keeping those clean sheets, and we've certainly done that in the last couple of games. I think we've looked really solid defensively, given up very, very little to the opposition. So we're onto something decent there. It's important to say that it's not just the defenders. I think that's been from a really good team shape. I always speak about the forwards are the ones that start the defending for us, because they're the ones who press, they're the ones who get that shape right from the top end of the pitch. But credit to the boys who have come in. You know, Brownie playing in a different role than that he's used to. JJ obviously having not played, coming in to the middle of that back three and doing a really good job for the team as well. So they have to take a lot of credit. Have
you been looking at perhaps how you can create better opportunities at the other end?
Yeah, of course. It's getting that balance, isn't it? We're really solid defensively, giving up very little. It's finding that balance between being that solid and trying to be a bit more expansive going forward. That's one of the conundrums of football. You know, we don't really want to be involved in 5-alls. You know, which you've seen at some stages this season throughout this league, where there's been some crazy scorelines. You know, we want to be a team that's built on clean sheets, and we've certainly done that this season. I think we're third least conceded in the league. So that's a really good stat for us, and that's important, because if we are going to be successful, that needs to come from that defensive, being hard to beat bedrock. It's about sprinkling in the other stuff now, and it's what we're working hard on training ground.
Any further injury concerns or absentees after the night?
No, everyone else is obviously Omar with his groin, Joe and Johnnie, they're coming back now. Morgan Williams is a longer term one that we know about. But everyone else who's been involved is still available to be involved.
Notts County, of course, your old club, they were seen as promotion contenders. What have you made of them now this season?
Yeah, they're on a bit of a tricky run now, but obviously they lost their manager sort of a couple of months ago now, who moved on to the Championship, and they've been on a not so good run of late, but they've got some talent in their squad. I know that they've got the top scorer in the division in Langstaff, and they can really hurt you if you don't get it right against them. And they've shown that on a number of occasions this year. In the amount of goals that they've scored, they've conceded a few as well, which obviously gives us something to work on as far as unpicking them. But we know that we have to be defensively right, otherwise they can score goals against anyone. So they're a really good team with good players, and we have to respect that. It's always a difficult place to go. I know that firsthand from having played there for a season. So we've got to be bang on it tomorrow if we're going to come away with anything.
Where would you put that 4-2 victory over them this season?
I think it's right up there. I think we changed shape that day, went about it a little bit differently. with respect to the opposition to try and counteract some of the stuff that we felt they was doing really well at that stage, and still have a threat. And obviously I think we scored 4 goals on the day, and probably could have been more. They got a couple, but it was a great game of football, great advert for the league. So I think that performance there has got to be right up with the best of ours.
You're going to be taking, of course, a very big following tomorrow. How important is it that they stay patient, and how they can influence the performance out there?
Yeah, they always do though. You know, we saw that 6 days ago here. You know what can happen when a fan base gets behind a team, and it absolutely galvanised us here. It was an incredible atmosphere, and the way that we travel in the numbers always get behind the lads, and that message will be loud and clear from me and my staff going to the boys on Saturday morning, that we're taking a really good following up the road. It's a good place to go and watch football, and we want to put on a show for them, so try and send them home happy as always.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Johnnie.
Cheers, Rob.